Hello everyone, my name is Eugene Suse. I am the Senior Channels Manager for Zimbra in APAC. With my colleague Piyush Mato, Senior Sales Engineer, we would like to take this opportunity to share with you about Zimbra and how we rethink collaboration in today's world. Now, we will start off with what the future of work will be, the challenges of the hybrid workplace, and how Zimbra overcome some of these challenges. This is followed by a demo, and we will conclude on why partners journey together with us. 2020 was a year of severe disruption. This has caused organizations to rethink their entire approach to technology, both in terms of how they use it internally and how they interact with their customers. 2021, according to IDC, overall IT budgets declined due to the impact that COVID 19 has had on businesses. Now, despite this, IDC data suggests that spending on digital transformation projects will grow 10.4% throughout 2022. Why is digital transformation of huge interest? For many organizations, technology has proven to be key in keeping businesses afloat by enabling remote work, agile business, and external digital engagement. The pandemic has impacted traditional revenue streams. Now, for many organizations, this is the time to find new business opportunities and new revenue streams. This is to recover or bounce back from the business impact of the pandemic. Now, in the longer term process, technology will be at the forefront or central of business processes and initiatives as companies move to the future workplace, hybrid workplace. Now, traditional work models do not provide the agility, scalability, and resilience required by the future enterprise. Now, what is this future hybrid workplace? Gartner says that by the end of 2021, remote workers will represent 32% of all employees worldwide. This will impact how and where remote workers use IT equipment. As offices reopen, 51% of these employees will be working in a hybrid environment, means working from home at least 1 to 2 times a week. A hybrid workplace is one that includes a blend of remote and on site workers, as well as employees who spend some time working from home and some time in the office. This is the future of work. Remote work is forcing organizations to bring forward digital business transformation plans. Organizations now will need to rethink their workplaces, work models, and workflows for the hybrid environment to keep their businesses thriving. Now, as the world continues to open back up, enterprises will invest in tools that support innovation, anywhere operations, and employee productivity. This is to cater for the permanent adoption of remote work and the hybrid workplace. Now, hybrid workplace as the new normal will see more employees coming to the office, split their time more equally, or lean towards home based working. Regardless, it's the mix of work locations that causes the challenges. Now, there's been numerous articles and research that reveals three common business challenges that organizations face or will continue to encounter. Here is a summary of three. Number one, organizations need to develop team engagement and collaboration among employees so as to increase productivity. Number two, organizations need to be very agile. They need to be able to provide employees flexible options to be connected so as to avoid disparities, silos, and knowledge loss. Number three, organizations need to ensure that their remote employees have a secure and seamless environment for them to access as well as to store and manage their company's information. Now, a key technology collaboration tool that supports anywhere operations and employee productivity is Zimbra. Whether it is at home or working at the office, it has always been anywhere, anytime, and accessed from any device. To elaborate more on the hybrid workplace and how Zimbra collaboration technology overcomes these challenges, I would like to hand it over to my colleague Piyush to elaborate more.
Thank you, Eugene, and welcome once again, everyone. To create a seamless hybrid workspace, the organizations have three key areas to work on: having a collaborative environment for all their employees. The experience of working from home or from office has to be seamless. Last but definitely not the least, provide a secure and easy access to these business applications. The organizations have to look at tools that allow employees to be able to collaborate with their peers, irrespective of the locations that they're working from. In today's world of hybrid workspace, employees can be working from office, working from home, cafes. With Zimra, you can truly create a collaborative work environment to increase productivity of users in this era of hybrid workspace. Zimra Docs provides capabilities to create office documents, share them internally or externally. Zimra Docs also allows you to do a real-time document collaboration between multiple users. Zimra Chat is a native capability to do text chats, file sharing from within the web client. Zimbra Audio Video allows you to do online meetings, whether you want to do it through the browser or you want to do it through a mobile app. Zimbra Audio Video also allows you to record these meetings or even stream them. All these capabilities are available right within the web client, integrated into a single console, and thus the users do not have to visit multiple applications installed on their desktop. While the IT team does not have to worry about pushing upgrades, updates, managing multiple applications on the user PCs. Now let's actually go about doing some real demo about features that we talked about in our presentation. So if I go to Zimbra Cloud Storage and I go to Zimbra Briefcase, this is where it allows you to create Office documents. I can actually create a new spreadsheet or a new document or even a presentation, or use an existing one. I will create a new spreadsheet for our demo now. So I say Zimbra sheet and save it. This gets opened in a separate tab. While I can work on this sheet on my own, if I want my colleagues to be working on this sheet, I will just do a right click and say share. I can define users who can edit, who can view this sheet. So for example, I am sharing this sheet with my colleague Eugene and Ellen. I can define what access do I want to give them. So if I want to give them editor access, I can say can edit, add them and save it. Both of my colleagues would get a notification about this sheet being shared with them, while all of us can be working on this blank spreadsheet. But for the purpose of this demo, we will do a real-time editing on an existing spreadsheet that we have here. So if I click on this sheet and click on edit, this will actually open this spreadsheet in a separate tab for me. And if I log in here, I see 3 of my colleagues already in this spreadsheet. So blue is me, pink is Ellen, and green is Eugene. So while 3 of us are working from 3 different locations, Ellen and Eugene are working from Singapore, I work from New Delhi in India. If you see my colleague Ellen is doing a real-time editing about the status of this POC checklist, while Eugene is making comments about what he has tested and what is still to be tested in this POC checklist. While we are doing this real-time editing, we can also do a chat with each other that will help us, do a testing about, or do a real-time collaboration about what is happening in this document while we are editing this. So you can actually see a document being edited real time between people, between employees who are geographically distributed across locations, right? So this allows you to create a hybrid workspace. This allows you to collaborate your team members across different locations, different teams, different geographies. Now I can also go back here and do other spreadsheet functions. This is powered by OnlyOffice, and we can actually add more spreadsheets, add more sheets, add more data to this. We can create pivot tables, we can create other plugins, whatever is allowed by the OnlyOffice product. So we have an integrated OnlyOffice product within the Zimbra web client. Going back to my Zimbra inbox, we can actually do something called chat. Zimbra has an integrated Zulip chat integration that allows you to not only do a one-to-one text chat, it also allows you to have multiple people in the same chat. While I am doing a quick chat with my colleague Ellen, if I wanted to have another colleague into this same chat, I will just say Eugene. Say, right. So this will actually take me to a private group that will have the three of us separately in the same group, right? So we can start. So we can actually do a quick chat between the three of us while we are talking. If we wanted to get on a call, can we do a quick video call as well? So we can, even while we could do a one-to-one text chat, can also do a group chat, and if required, from within the same interface, I can initiate a video call. So I can send out a video meeting link, and all of us can actually join a same video call. So while my other colleagues are joining in this meeting, in this video call, so the three of us, this is me, that's Eugene on your left screen, and Ellen on the right hand side of your screen. So we can continue doing a video call right here, or continue doing a text chat. So basically the idea here is Zimbra allows you to do a one-to-one text chat, a group chat, or even if you want to do a video call within the same interface. So you don't have to install a third-party software. You don't have to worry about having external softwares, external components being integrated into the product. It's a single product, single integrated solution to do everything else. Now this was a demo about quick video call. If I wanted to do a scheduled video call, a calendar video call, I can still do that. So if I go to my calendar, if I say, and I just have to say set up a Jitsi meeting, the recipients that I invite here would automatically get the calendar invite, and they would just need to click on this calendar invite to join this meeting. I can just say send, and once this is sent, the recipient will just need to click on this link, and the meeting would be initiated and all of us can join a quick meeting. One of the biggest challenges that the organizations would see in this environment would be accessing data across multiple devices, as each users would choose tools that are easily available and the users are comfortable working on, having data being stored in silos and eventually leading to data loss. Zimbra provides an easy integration of third-party business applications that the organizations feel are best fit for them, and therefore the data is available anytime, anywhere, any device. The users are free to choose the desktop applications that they want to access emails from, whether they want to use the native Zimbra desktop client available for Windows or Mac PCs, whether they want to use the Microsoft Outlook client. And same goes with the mobile app, whether you want to use the native Zimbra mobile app or you want to use the third party mobile applications configured using Microsoft ActiveSync. Zimbra also provides choice of integration of third-party business applications. So, if an organization feels Slack would be a better tool for employee collaboration over the other available tools, Zimbra has a native integration with Slack. Similarly, if the IT team feels that third-party tools like Nextcloud or Dropbox are better tools for file sharing and storing of data, Zimbra has a native integration with these tools as well. The best part with these integrations still is the user does not have to visit multiple applications. All of these integrations are available from within the Zimbra web client. So the users do not have to step out of their web client, whether they are doing office documents, whether they want to do chat or even video conferencing. Zimbra really provides users for a choice of offline clients, whether they want to use the native Zimbra desktop app available for Windows or Mac, or they really want to use the mobile app available for iOS and Androids. While the Zimbra desktop app, you can synchronize your calendars, your contacts, you can have your folders right here in the same menu. Your calendars are right here. Similarly, on the desktop app, you have your emails and your folders and even your calendars right on a single click. So the basic idea here is the user has access to data on any device at any point in time, anywhere he is wanting to access the data from. Now let's look at integrations with external video conferencing tools like Zoom. So I really don't have to open a Zoom client to open or create a meeting. I just go to my Zimbra calendar, create a new event, and I just say make it a Zoom meeting. This will automatically create a Zoom link within my web client itself, and I can send this calendar invite to recipients. People will just have to click on this hyperlink and they can join the video conferencing right from there. It's all there within the client itself. Now let us look at how some of these integrations work. Let's take up a scenario where I had to share large files that are stored on my Dropbox or my Google Drive. I go to new message, I select the attach icon, I select the source, which is Google Drive, and I have two options. One, I could have sent it as a link in the message, or I could have attached the file in the body of the message. So if I had to send it as a embedded attachment, I select this, select the file that I need to send, and select this file. There you go. The file is getting attached in the message body. Similarly, if I had to send something as a hyperlink, I will go back to my attach icon, select the source, select the link. I can again select this file that I need to share, and then this will just insert a hyperlink in my message body. The organizations, while creating a seamless environment, also have to ensure that data access is secure and easy for the end users to use these tools. Zimbra natively provides a lot of security features without a need of a third party or an external software. So, features like two factor authentication, basic MDM capabilities of remote wipe of mobile devices, or even requirements of storing email for legal litigation and hold do not require external tools or external software to be installed. Now, if I have to do a fresh login from the web client, I just say the username, I put in my first factor password, in this case, which is the Google Authenticator app, and I will key in the password that is coming on the app. And I say verify. This will log me into the web client. You could also view your QR codes or your backup codes from the settings menu. Go to accounts, two factor authentication, and you will be able to see your access codes, or you would be even able to generate new codes right from here itself. While Zimra allows you to do a lot of your day to day administrative jobs from the admin console, you can even do basic MDM capabilities of remote wipe from the admin console also. You just go to the mobile options in the NG modules, select the mobile option, select the mobile user that you really want to wipe out data from, and just click on this. It will wipe out the data on the user's device. And these are a part of the native software. With all of these features, Zimbra is powering more than hundreds of millions of mailboxes worldwide, whether they are deployed on premise, on a public cloud, or even through a hosted service provider. Zimbra is just not an email software. It is a complete collaboration tool that includes email, chat, video, or even document collaboration. We serve customers across segments, whether they are government, whether they are large or medium enterprises, education institutes, or even telcos. I do hope this session provides some insight on how Zimra is a good fit for the new normal, as we say these days. So I hope this makes a lot of sense to you, and this helps you create a collaborative environment for your employees. Thank you so much.
So, why do partners sign up to journey with Zimbra through traditional and hybrid work models? Now, in the global market for email, Asia Pacific total share is about 52 to 53% of all email accounts. This market share will remain constant from now until the end of 2025. Now, on this slide, from a report from the Radicati Group, it shows the figures from a worldwide perspective. And we will look at the category of enterprise messaging platforms. This category comprises of the full suite of email and collaboration tools. And this is where Zimbra is recognized as a top player. Now, from an Apex perspective, the value for on-premises email is expected to decline by approximately $182 million by the end of 2025. This decline is driven primarily by organizations moving to a SaaS model where it is hosted by service providers or hosted by a cloud vendor. The SaaS mailboxes hosted by service providers in APAC will see continuous growth of about 80 million. By 2025, this market segment would be worth about $1.46 billion. Now, the primary reason for this growth is due to organizations like governments and local enterprises who are concerned about data sovereignty and would still prefer to work with local service providers. Now, what does this mean for partners in Asia Pacific? With this predicted growth, this represents an opportunity for partners here to host email and collaboration solutions for customers. Now, why do partners sign up with Zimbra? Research has shown that only about 30 to 40% of businesses are using team collaboration software during this time when people are working remotely. Now, despite the popularity of tools like Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Slack, many employees continue to rely on the traditional forms of communication like email. Now, with the growing interest in hosted software and applications, many organizations are depending on local channel partners to provide SaaS offering. This demand represents new SaaS business opportunities for our Zimbra partners who host our products. Now, partners also sign up to provide customers an alternative solution with Zimbra. They are customers who feel that collaborative software suites from the likes of Microsoft and Google are often a type of vendor lock in, and they prefer an alternative, non proprietary, cost effective option. This market segment represents a potential revenue stream for their business. We have customers who currently use Microsoft and Google. By offering Zimbra to coexist with their current install, partners have helped them to be more cost effective and productive. For example, a manufacturing company where the majority are production factory workers, they use Zimbra, while supervisors, senior management remain on the existing Microsoft or Google. Now, this flexibility of coexistence helps customers pay exactly what they require to reduce costs. Now, Zimbra offers competitive margins to our partners. With our low transfer price to the partners, it allows them to be competitive in the market at the same time being profitable. With Zimbra's open core, where the source code is made available, partners integrate to many industry specific applications out there. They are able to provide custom services add ons and bundle their offerings to their customers. Integrating to productivity apps such as Zoom, Dropbox, Slack, and WebEx, for example, will help further enhance the investment customers already made on these apps. Now, typically, from feedback from our partners, for every dollar of Zimbra sold, the attached services can be as high as 5 times, depending on how much custom add ons the customer requires. Now, why do our partners choose Zimbra? Here are two examples of partners that we have in the region. We have a partner in Thailand called Server Today who uses Zimbra to provide high quality service to their clients to solve their issues and meet their needs. Another partner in Indonesia called Cloudmatica selected Zimbra for the affordability, reputation, data sovereignty, and for the peace of mind. Now, if you are keen to know more about being a Zimbra partner, do contact us at channels@cinecore.com or contact your local RIPE representative. We are more than happy to do a one-on-one Zimbra session for you and your team, and we can go through a deep dive of the Zimbra product as well as explain the choices available in our partner program. Now, with that, I'd like to thank you, and we will take any questions that you have.